you all please rise for the bride?
I've known Jeff and Jen as the power couple they are for over 3 years now. For the record, which is being kept today in a frightening number of different accounts, I've known Jeff for 8 years. Now, it meant an inordinately long time to know Jeffrey Byron Muse. Junior. I've never seen as much growth in character and happiness in himself than since he fell in love with Junior. They are unequivocally the greatest friends that I've ever known. They are the first I go to when I fall and the first to cheer me on my victories. Never has anyone in my life been able to mend my mind the absolute worst of life's pratfalls like Jen. Not only is she highlighted by her pathetic nature and her acceptance of overly pathetic males, Jen actually understands what the hell I'm saying when I try to relay my points. As someone with a blessedly lackluster grip on reality, I tend to speak in metaphors, and rather than facing thoughts or ideas in their natural forms. Jen, being an even greater wordsmith than myself, can appreciate my linguistic leading, and finally, in her, I found someone to interpret my madness. Jeff is my partner in crime. He allows me my weird-ass shit, my weird stuff, and every ounce of gaming news that's ever been known. Jeff is the first to text me and let me know. For my part, I'm trying to get into wrestling. I really it's a mountain to climb, but I'll get there. More importantly, Jeff is my greatest source of encouraging confidence I've ever known. No matter the situation I face, no matter how ridiculous my account of what needs to be done may be, Jeff will always look at me and with a hand-faced growl, "What you're going to do with it?" Because Jeff believes in me like he believes in gravity. To tell Jeff I can't do something would be like telling a child that the sky is green. Utter confusion. For anyone without someone like that in their life, I implore you to go find them, because that makes you feel like you're a super. Thank you, my friend, for making me feel that I'm more than I am. Thank you, my friend, for making me feel that I'm all that I am. Their love has changed and shaped them so much more beautifully for the better. Dropping the flowery language, Jeff has become an honest-to-God human being. He pays taxes. He does chores sometimes, which is a vast improvement to none of the time, as Mrs. Muse can attest. He's also begun to have a deeper understanding of himself, which allows him to have a deeper understanding of all those around him. He actually listens to ideas and smiles and gives good advice rather than grunting and nodding. So many males before him. Jen, meanwhile, has found her contact point with the world to ease her time and lift her spirits. It really is magic to watch Jen speak of all the dumb things she wants to Jeff do. Watch the light of love and laughter bounce within her eyes. He is her slender, bearded lightning rod, the storm we all face, that gives her the power to go on. And therein lies the greatest kind of love that we've all come here today to celebrate. Not the love that's plastered hastily on the outside, though now so beautiful in its iridescence, will only be destined to fade in the light of the world and chip away the pressure of time. No, here today we have the love found underneath all of that, at the core that holds everything up and stands as bastion as everything else falls around it. It can be rebuilt upon to house or shelter once more. And that kind of love is so rare and few that it does deserve the grandiose celebration that we now find ourselves at. Because I couldn't be more thankful that we're all here, or more proud of these two that stand right here. So proud of them to find such a wonderful love such as theirs in a world such as ours. Now, Jen has asked me to read a selection from Les Mis. The future belongs to hearts even more than it does to minds. Love is the only thing that can occupy and fill eternity. It is the infinite, the inexhaustible is requisite. Love participates of the soul itself. It is of the same nature. Like it, it is the divine spark. Like it is incorruptible, indivisible, imperishable. It is a point of fire that exists within us, which is immortal and infinite, which nothing can confine, and which nothing can extinguish. We feel it burning even to the very marrow of our bones, and we see it beaming in the very depths of heaven. When love is fused and mingled two beings in a sacred and angelic unity, the secret of life has been discovered so far as they are concerned. They are no longer anything more than the two boundaries of the same destiny. They are no longer anything but two wings of the same spirit. Love, soar. What a grand thing it is to be loved. What a far grander thing it is to love. The heart becomes heroic. By dint of passion, it is no longer composed of anything but what is pure. It no longer rests on anything that is not elevated and great. An unworthy thought can no more germinate in it than Etite on a correct glacier. The supreme and lofty soul, inaccessible to vulgar passions and emotions, dominating the clouds and the shades of the world, its follies, its lies, its hatreds, its vanities, its miseries, inhabits the blue of heaven, and no longer feels anything but profound and subterranean shocks of destiny, as the crests of mountains feel the shocks of earthquake. If there did not exist someone who loved, the sun would become extinguished. There is also a poem called As You Wish. Yes.
Rather than JR giving us things that we should promise each other, we decided to ask each other for what we want. So I have some wonderful things that I wrote, and now I'm kind of overcome with emotion. So I'm going to try really hard to get them all. Jeff was prepared. He's a friend. Do you promise to share my happiness with me every day of my life?
As you wish.
Do you promise to be my rock in the times which find my strength?
As you wish.
Do you promise to do your part of the chores?
As you wish.
Do you promise to kiss me each night before we go to bed?
As you wish.
Do you promise to be my tag team champion of the world?
As you wish. I was smart, I trained mine. I knew I wouldn't be able to do that. Thank you, Sarah. Will you never ask me to build anything ever again? Will you watch wrestling or The Bachelor or whatever dumb show I become in love with?
As you wish.
Will you admit I'm funnier?
As you wish.
Will you always be there to revive me when I die in D&D from bad rules. And we always love me.
And so now that we've asked each other what we expect, we decided to give each other what we're going to give. I promise to do my damnedest to be the best wife that you could ask for. And I promise to push you to be the best man that you can be. I promise to always support you and only be mad half the time you drink milk straight out of the carton, which is infuriating. I promise to make up stupid, silly road trip songs with you when we go places. And I promise to try and remember to appreciate you every day. And so with this ring, we forgot that part, but he's right. Oh, thanks. And so with this ring, with this ring, I promise you my life.
With this ring, or wait, no, that's at the end. I promise to stop putting things off till the last second. I promise to do the dishes and the kitty litter the first time you ask me, to the best of my ability. I promise to always admit when you're right most of the time. I promise every night pet your back or rub your shoulders or play with your hair or whatever you ask me to do while I have both hands busy with my phone or playing something and setting aside to do it for you. I promise to I promise to support you no matter what and no matter what you want to do, even if it is dead things. And I promise to spend every day of my life loving you. Forgot that part already. With this ring, I promise my love to you.
But actually, I have one more thing that we need to exchange. Do you promise to be my tag team?
I promise. Well, yeah, breathe together, JR.
With the power vested in me by absolutely no one, I now pronounce you husband and wife.